I thought the first half we did a better job of defending them and taking care of the ball. The second half, we gave them too many easy buckets. And we turned the ball over way too much. 12 turnovers in the second half is too much. So, despite that, I thought we did a pretty good job.
Coach, the players seem to be playing within the offense now. Do you think they're kind of buying into it now?
I hope so. I hope so. I think they're buying into both ends of the floor. The defensive end as well. That's the most important end. Defense kind of makes the offense go. So our last two games, we've shot the ball a lot better because the emphasis on the defensive end has been better. Not making as many mistakes defensively as we were earlier, but that was understandable. A whole new system, so they're starting to get it.
Davis and Robert Soccer were two guys you were looking at. What did you see out of them today?
Both played well. Ed did exactly the things that we know he can do, which is protect that rim. He blocks shots. He does a great job of that. Offensively, he does a great job of rolling to the basket and setting screens. All the things that we want him to do. Robert's probably a little bit better as an outside shooter. But both those guys have had their moments, and they both played well tonight.
Jordan Clarkson first came back. What did you see out of him tonight?
Athleticism and speed. That's what he brings to the table. Just a matter of him just getting that more experience of game time. But I like what I saw with him tonight in the limited role. He was only going to play about 15 minutes, so Friday we'll up that a little bit more and see how he goes.
You looked good physically. How'd you feel?
It was okay. I had some, I had some good stretches and really bad stretches. I felt like, that's pretty much how, I guess that was some of how I feel. For certain stretches, I was like, wow, I feel great. And then other stretches, I was just like, oh my God, I'm out of breath.
Do you feel you know the system and you're comfortable with your teammates and the coaches yet, or is that still going to take a little more time?
It's going to take a little more time. Also, we have to keep in mind, like, this is preseason. We're not seeing the other team's best defensive schemes. We're not seeing the best defensive players. So that's part of it as well. But it's just a progression, and I don't know if there's ever a point where you're like, we're really there. At least not for us because the team is so new.
I said this is part of your game as far as being able to play make up and down the floor, handle the ball. Can you take us through that sequence where you make that defensive stop, lead the break, draw a foul?
Oh, you talking about on the lob? You tried to throw the lob?
Yeah, you stopped the lob.
Well, I just kind of knew what he was going to do. I saw him streaking behind me. Just kind of played it off and knew he was just kind of faked out. I'm like, I was going to try to go for the block and knew he was going to throw the lob in. At that time, the defense was off balance. So, I caught the ball and I was going this way and their guys were coming this way, so the defense was off balance anyway. But, I just did what I know how to do.
Julius, why do you think it all came together for you tonight as well as it did?
I don't know. Honestly, I said it's the same looks, same thing I've been seeing every game. It's just a matter of executing it and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Are you feeling just more comfortable?
I felt more comfortable. Yesterday I felt extremely comfortable. I just didn't, make certain plays and stuff like that. But in the game before I felt extremely comfortable. Every game I feel more comfortable. It's just a matter of mentally preparing myself to go out there and know I'm going to work as hard as I can. Start on the defensive end and let it carry over to offense.
Carlos, why do you think it's coming together over these last 2.5 games?
Hard, man. Every day working hard, trying to put the work in. Get better with our offense, get better with our defense. Guys are focused on it, and we're getting ready for the start of the season. It'll be here before you know it.
We saw flashes of a young Boozer with that 19-year-old Julius Randle tonight. Does he do that in practice?
He played great tonight, man. Did a great job out there. He's getting more comfortable on our offense. And one thing he does well is he gets the rebound and brings it up. Most forwards don't do that. It's more like an Antoine Walker style or Lamar Odom style. You guys have had that in L.A. before, so that's what it reminded me of.
Well, you've got one game left Friday night in Vegas. Anything you want to work on specifically just to get ready for Tuesday?
To be healthy, man. Obviously sharpen up our offense and defense. We got a couple guys banged up. Just to be healthy. My biggest thing is, we'll keep getting better on our sets and our defensive scheme, but to be healthy come the 28th.
Tell us about the team's defensive effort tonight.
I think we did well. What we really need to do is cut back on our turnovers, and I think that will really help us in the transition. But other than that, we have a really good defensive team off on the half court.
What did you think of the rookies tonight? Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle?
We've seen that all preseason, so it's nothing new to us. We know what they can bring, and we're really excited, and it's going to be a great year for them.
Julius Randle seemed to be a little bit more confident maybe out there tonight.
Yeah, he was just feeling comfortable with his shot. We've been telling him, everybody's been telling him, just shoot the ball. They give him a lot of space, and he has that shot, so he's been really feeling comfortable and letting it fly, so it's been good.
One game left in the preseason.
Thank God.